The era of buying flagship processors for cheap is over. The first quarter of 2026 hit the Indian smartphone market and shattered every rule we used to follow when buying tech. Because of inflation and global memory shortages, the average consumer is now holding on to their phone for a full 4 years. If you bought a device in early 2022, there is a high chance you are still using it today. The data from Q1 2026 reveals the impact. Former budget leaders like Realme and OnePlus plummeted, dropping 20% and 32% respectively. At the same time, offline brands like Oppo surged by 22% in a shrinking market. If you enter this market using buying habits from 3 years ago, you will end up with an obsolete device. Today, value is defined by long-term reliability rather than a benchmark score. Your 2026 options split into 2 paths. First, the spec chaser route, giving high processing power for gaming, but sacrificing offline support and build quality. Second, the all-rounder route, accepting lower gaming specs for better cameras, sturdier builds, and retail EMI financing. Surviving the current market requires paying a premium tax. You are paying more upfront today to ensure the hardware and software actually last for the next 48 months. Choosing the wrong path traps you with an unsupported, rapidly aging device for half a decade. Selling phones through online flash sales and high-speed processor hype is no longer a winning strategy. Mainstream buyers are walking away from brands that prioritize benchmarks over service. This focus on pure performance alienated the average buyer. When you need a phone to last 4 years, you want to see, touch, and test the device in a physical store before spending money. OnePlus is the most visible failure here. They kept their premium pricing, but failed to fix long-standing hardware issues, like the green line screen defects. The market responded with a 32% drop in share. Brands like Poco and iQOO offer a clear trade-off. You get top-tier gaming performance, but you lose out on reliable customer service, software stability, and camera quality. There are now internal reports and rumors that OnePlus and Realme may be fully absorbed into Oppo's operations to cut costs. Investing in an online-only, spec-heavy brand right now is a bet on a company with an uncertain corporate future. The brands currently dominating the market are the ones with the largest brick-and-mortar footprints. Samsung, Vivo, and Oppo have spent years building local trust, a level of local trust that online brands simply cannot match. High-end phones feel more affordable in person. Aggressive EMI and financing options at physical stores make expensive devices accessible even when the cost of living is rising. Oppo saw 22% growth by exiting the budget tier entirely. They pivoted to premium lineups like the Reno and Fine series to capture the buyers moving away from cheap hardware. As Realme lost customers, Oppo systematically absorbed that market share into its own more expensive, more reliable ecosystem. The trade-off is the price. You pay more to enter this tier, but you immediately gain local repair support and software longevity. Buyers are trading raw processor speed for the long-term safety and financial flexibility of an offline titan. 2 global factors are driving prices up: rising RAM component costs and shipping delays from the Middle Eastern crisis. These pressures have made it impossible for brands to build high-quality, cheap phones. This chart shows the forced shift toward expensive hardware. As component costs rise, budget phone volume in India drops to 0. The reliable 15,000 rupee budget phone is effectively dead. In 2026, that price point no longer buys a device capable of lasting. Spending more upfront is no longer about buying a luxury. It is the baseline requirement to get a phone that functions properly for the duration of a 4-year cycle. The premium tax is a mandatory investment. It is the only way to ensure your hardware survives the current 4-year upgrade cycle. There is a middle ground for buyers looking in the sub-40,000 rupee range who don't want to choose between the 2 extremes. Brands like Motorola and Nothing offer clean software and unique designs without the ultra-premium price tags of Samsung or Apple. The trade-off is service. If you choose these brands, you won't have the same network of local, physical repair centers found with Vivo or Samsung. This path is a safe investment only if you are comfortable managing your tech support through digital channels. We can map the entire market onto this matrix to show which path fits your budget and technical needs. If you need a phone as critical daily infrastructure, you are a reliability seeker. Your best choice is the premium route with Apple, Samsung, or Oppo. If you are a hardcore gamer or a tech enthusiast who prioritizes speed over service, the Spec Chaser route with Realme, Poco, or iQOO still offers the best internals for the price. Just be aware that average users who buy into the spec-heavy budget tier often face buyer's remorse when hardware fails and local parts are unavailable. In the 2026 market, paying an upfront premium for an offline all-rounder is the only mathematically safe way to survive a